Hello everyone, 1000% cute thunderous Folf here. Welcome all, to another stream with the cute Folf. Woof, woof.
I beg your pardon?
Woof, woof, woof.
Why? What is? No, that ain't about to be the start. How dare? Some L's in there at the end for good measure. I see. Okay. So that's the vibe that we're having today. That's a curse me for doing a cooldown for the channel point TTS. Otherwise, I would type something up right now to get back at you. Excuse me. Oh my god, I'm dying out. It is good to know that the TTS is working though, because I know last time TTS Monster's been kind of shit in the bed, but you know, fingers crossed it stays that way for. I'm dying. It stays active and everything. Chat. Hello everyone. Thunderous Wolf here. On. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. Welcome one, welcome all to another stream. Who all do we have in the chat? Fuzan, did your lie make me sickly allergic? Because like I said, I am allergic to bullshit after all. But who all do we have in the chat today? We've got Anamor, we got Green Eagle, we got Fuzon, we got Zoizite. Any lurkers in the chat? Welcome on in. I hope you all been having a good day today. And that Doggio coming on in as well. My brain malfunctioned for a second. I forgot what next word I was gonna say, but welcome on in, that Doggio. Welcome. Good to see you as well. Chat, come one, come all. The arcade has opened. How's everyone been doing today? Today has been a pretty good day, all things considered. It's always nice. It's always nice when you get that day off of work and everything, especially me needing to interact with just some of the dumbest people on earth, aka your regular retail customer. That and all of that. Chat, if you want like a good, like if you want to test someone on like whether or not they're a good person, just put them in a retail environment where something doesn't go right. Like whether it's a tag that's out of that's been expired for like a savings kind of thing or whatever. Or just literally any situation where something about the retail shopping experience goes wrong. Depending on that person's response, like if they're cool, like calm and collected about it, or if they start yelling at like the cashier or the customer service desk representative or like whoever as if it's their fault even though it's not, I think that is a good way to tell if someone is a good person or not. I think that's why. And I will admit, I am a bit biased to saying that because I have been in retail for a couple of years myself now at this point, but I do genuinely think that like that is a good test to see if someone, you know, is like, you know, if someone is a nice person or not, because yelling at someone as if like they're the reason why something didn't quite go right is like, just, I don't know. I wish more people wouldn't feel entitled, you know? I wish more people wouldn't feel entitled to, like, you know, shit at, like, the store and whatnot. But, I mean, that's just how retail goes, at least in the US. I can't speak on behalf of, like, other countries and whatnot. Anyway, though, chat, before we dive on into the stream, we have ourselves a new emote. You know that, the animated ass pressing to the screen commission from Boxoid that I put in, what's it been, about a month ago or so at this point? Chat, your face here is now live. Y'all have heard of YCH as your character here, but what about YFH, your face here? Yeah, present your face so it can get smothered by my ass. Let me face sit on you. So we finally have that animated emote, and I am very happy that, one, it finally, you know, came here and everything, but two, Boxoid did a really damn good job. Boxoid has crushed it with all the animated emotes that I've got, that I commissioned them so far. The two peck emotes, the shirt rip, and then pecs, and then the dad bod, and now we get to add another animated emote to the collection. This will be a fine addition to my collection. I cannot do a good General Grievous to save my life. I cannot do a good General Grievous to save my fucking life. Chat, we are going to be diving into some more Burnout Revenge, as the name suggests. We're just going to be playing the game more regularly and grabbing what, like, retro achievements we can and whatnot, as we indulge ourselves in a bit of chaotic mayhem and whatnot. Chat, like the absolute goob that I am, though, guess who fucking threw and forgot to get some music ready and going and whatnot, because like the absolute shitter that I am, I forgore. I forgore. I'm feeling Ace Combat 2. Let's start with some Ace Combat 2 music. We'll drag the volume up so it ain't blasting people's eardrums and whatnot. What the heck was... I feel like I was going to say something. I was talking about the ass emote. Chew, yo, welcome. Arrive, keck, wait, leave. So, maybe I came in at a bad time. No, you came in at the right time. You came in at the perfect time. What are you talking about? Coming in and seeing an animated ass being pressed against the screen is the perfect time to come into someone's stream. What are you talking about? Good to see you, though, Chew. Hope your day has been going good. Chat, I feel like there was something else I wanted to talk about as well, but as is the usual case, I got so entranced by my own Sona. I'm thirsting over my own Sona so hard that I completely forgot what I was going to, not the window size, no, there we go. I completely forgot what I was going to talk about. So, I am absolutely throwing for content right now, but then again, what else is new? What else is new in the Lightning Strike arcade and everything, you know? With me and whatnot. Interestingly enough, though, regarding Burnout Revenge, chat, I did manage to get Burnout Revenge up and running through Xenia, not Xenia Canary, because for some reason, every single time I try to boot up Burnout Revenge through Xenia Canary, specifically, not the regular version of Xenia, it says like some kind of like memory path, like some kind of path just doesn't exist, which is really weird. I don't know why. I don't know what the difference is between Canary and the regular version of Xenia for it to be like, oh, we just can't boot it up. I'm so sorry, bro. We can't boot it up, man. We're sorry. Sag is in the chat and whatnot. But I got it to run. It's not the best running kind of game ever. That's the thing, though. It's not the best running kind of thing ever, because the first event that you do, the traffic attack on Sunshine Keys, there's like a bit of like stuttering and lag. And I also noticed there's a bit of like blurriness going on as well, which I don't know why there's like the bit of like stuttering for it. It has to be like a game issue, I would think, because I mean my PC is like it's not like the most powerful thing in the world, obviously, but it's pretty damn strong. Like I said, I got a or like I've said before, rather, I haven't said it in the stream yet. I got the i7 like 12700K CPU. I've got a 3080 Ti as my GPU, my graphics processing. And all of that. 32 gigs of RAM through two 16 gig memory sticks and all that. 1000 watt PSU, power supply unit, and all of that jazz. And all that. I turn on the stream, and the first thing I hear is the streamer telling you to get your face sat on. Chat, I feel like, chat, I don't want to come off as like tooting my own horn or anything, right? But I feel like that's pretty based for like a streamer to say when you tune into their stream, right? Right? Am I sucking my own dick here? Am I tooting my own horn? Am I blowing myself? I probably am. I should probably shut the fuck up now. But yeah, like I said, hope y'all been having a good day today. I said that at the beginning. God, I'm being a broken record. Ah! That is a weird occurrence of the Canary build. Yeah, what's even more strange is the fact that Xenia... So, like, the regular Xenia... Here, you know what? I can talk more about it when we actually get into the game. Let me get the Ace Combat 2 music going in the background. But yeah, so what's really weird... about Canary versus, like, the regular Xenia is that Canary is the preferred method of choice for me for when I'm trying to play something like Ace Combat 6, because the regular version of Xenia, there's like the audio delay, and you can't do the like AC6 like ground texture fix, or at least, or maybe you could, oh, wait a minute, it's this fucking one. Wait, no, hold on, I like to save that one for later, right, when you have more cars, because the wind resistance is super strong. Wind resistance be strong for that one. That is right. That is very much correct. There is a reason why I hold off on that one for later. Ah. Stare, you are so lucky that I'm 200 points short to nuke your ass. Haha. Lamau can't nuke me. Lamau can't nuke me. I mean, the thing is, though, is Oh, god damn it. I never swapped my... Hold on. Wait, shit. I'm actually throwing, chat. I forgot to reset my controls back to the standard from the Ace Combat Zero stream on Monday. The reason why is because I have my, where's the heck is Burnout Revenge? The reason why is because I have, not settings. There we go. I have my X, like my cross and my square buttons, or not my cross or square buttons. I have my square button swapped with the select button, like the back button and everything, just because I like to be able to swap special weapons just with, like, the square. Or I guess in my case, it would be the X button. I'm using an Xbox controller, but if we're sticking with PS2, you know, technicalities and everything before someone, actuallys me and everything. Actually, streamer. Why, dude? That's honestly a pretty fair wide, dude. I can't even fight that. That is a very fair wide dude in the chat. That's very fair. Shit. All right, let's go ahead and let's not throw for content this time. What is this? The second or third instance of something that I've thrown on stream today? Something like that? Something or the other like that. But fucking. Yes, chat, let's talk about butt fucking because, I don't know, why are we talking about butt fucking? Oh yeah, so, in case if you all missed it, Fur Affinity was down for like a couple of days. Speaking of butt fucking, because butt fucking is on there as a platform and everything like that. Fur Affinity was down for a couple of days and everything. Right now, the site is back up, but it's in like file read only mode, so you can't upload anything new. So I'll have to wait a little bit longer before I can upload like the GIF of like before I can upload the GIF of the ass, like the ass emote and whatnot. So Sages in the chat there, but honestly, I'll live in everything. Chat, I won't even lie. So the thing that like I and like a lot of other people were super worried about, though, is that because like the updates that people like through Fur Affinity's like official Blue Sky post and whatnot, the official updates they were giving and everything were a little scary, because it was like, oh shit, okay, so it's been down for it's been down for multiple hours. Like, are we talking like maybe like a memory? Like, are we talking about like a whole ass data wipe, or like what's the plan here? Like, what's the update? Thankfully, it's not as bad as like I was thinking. I got into a bit of a doomer mindset. I'm like, oh fuck. I mean, to be fair, it wouldn't have been a pain in the ass to re-upload like all the things on like my Fur Affinity gallery, but it definitely would have been annoying. It wouldn't have been like painful, but it would have been annoying. Thankfully, that doesn't seem to be the case. It just seems to be a thing with like how files are uploaded on the on the site and whatnot, along with and everything there. So it's not too bad, thankfully, at least from what I've seen and whatnot, you know? I'm not sure. The boot of fucking. Intrusive thoughts are really winning today, huh? Chat, since when have intrusive thoughts not won on my stream? With all the lewd shit that I talk about on stream sometimes, when has intrusive thoughts not won? I mean, there are a couple of instances that I can think of where intrusive thoughts have not won. So I guess fair enough for that. Fair enough. Now that I'm thinking about it out loud and everything, and all of that. But oh, what the hell happened with the autopilot there? With the AI controls? What in the fuck happened there? But yeah, so that happened a little bit though. Thankfully though, with Fur Affinity back online. I mean, it's not like Fur Affinity is like my only like source that I go to when I'm in that mood. You know, E621 is another one that I like to. So I was able to satisfy my needs, let's just say, with E621 in the meantime and whatnot. But it's nice to have Fur Affinity back. It's nice to have that back as well. So, chat, another thing that I wanted to talk about is like I've been mentioning, like, you know, doing like a relaunch or like a re-debut, and everything. Chat, so I have a new updated, like, goal and everything. I have a new updated, like, PB, or not PB, a personal best would be a weird way to put it. A new, like, target month, I should say. I'm hoping that I can get it up, that I can get everything commissioned and up and running by July. I don't know whether or not I'll actually be able to achieve that goal, but by July is, like, the new updated one. And all of that. Eliminator. Long reverse. Bonk, 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 bonk for the stream. Ow, why are you bonking? Ow, ow, it's a lot of bonks. Ow, ow, ow. Is Fur Affinity more like Pixiv or Dan Buru? I don't think I've heard of Dan Buru, is that how you say it? What the heck is Pixiv? I feel like I've heard of Pixiv before. Hold on. If I look it up, Pixiv. Oh, it won't even let me. So, I don't know, by the looks of it, maybe like compared to Pixiv, but I don't know, I wouldn't be able to make a comparison because I've got I haven't heard of like the ladder there. Why, dude, when will he learn? Bold of you to assume that I can even learn things to begin with. Bold of you to assume that I'm not one of the smoothest brained people you will ever meet. Yeah. Streamer can actually learn things? What do you mean? Think twice, bro. I don't even think once. What do you mean? Oh, man. Oh, hold on. I think I'm remembering. I think this is what I wanted to mention. Chat. FWA is just shy of a week away. The convention officially starts next Thursday. I'm really looking forward to that as well. So hell yeah. So speaking of that, I'm obviously live today. I'll be live on Friday, and then I'll be live on Monday as usual. But since I leave for the con on Wednesday, I'm gonna be leaving on Wednesday just so that I can like be there instead of like be there and be all settled in and ready to go, like have everything like unpacked and put away and whatnot when the con starts on Thursday, instead of like getting there the day of, like when it starts and everything. And you know, like having to unpack and like, oh god, and having to like do all of that at once and whatnot. So I won't be, so Wednesday I wouldn't be live, and then obviously won't be live for the convention. So today, Friday, and then next Monday, then I'll be on a bit of a vacation. Fair to be... You know what, we got the Aftertouch takedown, so we got the double Aftertouch takedown, so you know what? That was totally planned. That was totally planned, chat. I totally meant to read chat there and get a double Aftertouch takedown just because I felt like it. That is something that I really love about, like, Burnout as a whole, is that Burnout, like, can give an answer. It can give an answer to the question of, like, what happens when the inevitability of, like, the player wrecking out? Like, what happens when that happens? That could have been worded better, but you get my point, right? Like, what? Oh, God. Like, what could have had, like, you know, and everything, and all that. So, like, what happens? Like, how do we give the player a sense of control? Because you're going to crash out in Burnout, like, in a Burnout game before. You are going to wreck. It's an inevitability, right? So, the fact that you are able to still play the game as, like, you are, like, you know, wrecking out and everything is super damn awesome. Because even games that... Oh, God. Because even games that are, like, absolute favorites of mine, for instance, like, even games that are absolute favorites of mine, like Hot Pursuit, like, the Hot Pursuit remaster, / like, 2010, the Hot Pursuit reboot and whatnot, even that game, for as much as I love it, it does falter a little bit, because when you crash, you have to sit there for, like, 5 to 10 seconds, and you have to be, like, you literally just have to sit there twiddling your thumbs, being unable to do anything because of the crash cam. Come on! That was close. Good shit, we made it. Ha. Crash out! Crash out! Crash out! 464. Rigged! Susja rigged. But, okay, but fair to be honest, Himbo Creature is present. Ah! Steer! But yeah, so I really love the fact that Burnout is able to present an answer to the question of what happens when you crash out, you know? Because in most other racing games, if you make a mistake or, like, you get unlucky with, like, traffic RNG or something like that, and you, like, round a corner and there just so happens to be a traffic car on the other side there, you, like, and you know, how you're literally SOL and whatnot, you're literally unable to do anything about that. And all of that, you know, like those moments still happen in, like, Burnout 3, Burnout, you know, Burnout Revenge, Burnout Paradise, and everything like that. But at least with games like Burnout 3 and Revenge and everything, you are able to use, like, Aftertouch and whatnot. Meanwhile, with a game like Paradise, you're not actually able to. It's like when you crash out, the game does unfortunately fall into the, hey, just watch the crash cam. Watch the crash cam and, like, and like, you know, watch how, like, stupid, dummy doo-doo head that you are for even crashing to begin with and whatnot, you know? You know, like I still love Paradise. I still love Burnout Paradise. I've actually been glancing at it on Steam again and whatnot, because I've been wanting to see about getting the game like on Steam as well now. I don't know if I want to pay $20 for it though. That's the thing. But you know, the other thing is that, yo, only 15%. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Good shit, people. Good shit. What the fuck? Rigged again. No, that's perfect. Just leave it as is. Leave it as is. That is perfect. That is very, very good. That is muy bueno. That is very good. Oh, fuck. Good. Very good. Kill him. Kill him now. Chat, how it, like, has any... I'm having a stroke, help me. Chat, has anyone else seen online the reception to Revenge of the Sith being back in theaters again? I mean, it's not too late. That's the thing. That's the crazy thing, right? It's not too late for me to, like, go to a theater and, like, watch Revenge of the Sith. The thing is, though, I don't have any, like, friends that are close by and whatnot for us to, like, go together to, like, see it and everything. That being said, I do love the idea of going to the theater and, like, watching it with friends again. Okay, now that's better. I'm gonna revenge your Sith. Why, dude? Theaters are for nerds. You know, I was going to say that I'm not a nerd, but then I remembered just how much, like, how long I can talk about something like Ace Combat for if that topic is brought up. And then I realized I am a nerd, so, like, I have no room to argue on that matter. I may not be much of a Star Wars nerd. I like Star Wars. I like it very casually. You know, I'm very casual when it comes to, like, my love of Star Wars. I love, you know, games like Star Wars Battlefront 2 2005 and Battlefront 2 2017 and everything. But no, my nerdiness comes in with, like, Ace Combat. Yeah, I'm not a nerd. Recites the whole, yeah. Pretty much, yeah, recites the whole Ace Combat wiki. Okay, so chat, basically, the Ace Combat universe takes place in an alternate reality Earth called Strange Real. The name Strange Real comes from the fact that the place is strange yet real, so it's literally strange, like strangely real and everything. The countries are basically representations of, like, IRL countries. So Osea is representative of the United States, Belka is representative of Germany, and oh god, and all of that jazz. And all that, you fly realistic, or not realistic, you fly real aircraft in a totally unrealistic, like, handling model and everything like that, because Ace Combat decides, you know what, let's prioritize the fun over, like, actually, like, simulating anything and all that, right? So you can pull off these crazy-ass maneuvers that are, like, straight out of, like, a kid's, like, dream and everything, or just, like, anyone's dream and everything. Basically, Ace Combat lets us live out, like, what we think being a fighter pilot is, like, in our heads. The series allows us to live out those fantasies and whatnot, and I will forever love Ace Combat because of that, you know? And all of that. Fictional, like, gigantic-ass super weapons are also part of, like, the Ace Combat lore and, like, series as well. So you've got the XBO, aka Kreisvel, I think is how you say it. I'm probably entirely butchering that pronunciation, though. And go fuck yourself game. I was almost there, but I'm not going to be wall riding like that and then die. I get it. I'm in an open wheel vehicle, but genuinely bend your own dick and shove it up your own ass. Burnout Revenge. 69! Yo! Nice! Nice. Oh my god, nice. Praise bell. Let's go. Let's go. Yo, Lagoshi, welcome. Well, that's a phrase to join into. Good to see you, Lagoshi. Hope you're doing good. This is ND on a level rarely seen, and I love that. Like I said, Chad, if you bring up Ace Combat, I can talk about it ad nauseum. Another Ace Combat interest that I can talk about, Assault Horizon, widely regarded as the most hated, most disliked entry in the Ace Combat franchise. Basically, Call of Duty Assault Horizon, essentially, because it has a lot of Call of Duty inspirations, like, you know, being all up close, like, in your face and everything. Basically, this was Ace Combat's attempt at, like, trying to cater to the Call of Duty crowd, but by trying to cater to themselves to an entirely different crowd, it essentially alienated, you know, longtime players / veterans of Ace Combat, and everything, because game franchises have a really like tough balance that I don't think is given enough credit for. Like even outside of Ace Combat and everything, if your franchise goes on long enough to warrant like multiple sequels and everything, at some point you have to take into consideration, okay, how can we like innovate like with these future entries so that it's not just a copy paste, you know, kind of thing, but how do we also, oh god, how do we also make sure that we're not alienating longtime players, and how do we make sure that, you know, we're not, how do we make sure that we're not, some more achievements, let's go. How do we make sure, you know, that, how do we find that good mix and everything like that, right? And unfortunately, Assault Horizon was so busy catering to, like, the Call of Duty crowd and whatnot with, like, literal door gunner segments and whatnot. Like, 2 missions in the game, you're in a Black Hawk and everything. And then there are like there's a couple of like attack helicopter missions as well, 2 of those as well, where you fly Apaches and whatnot, or Hinds, you know, and all of that. At least in the campaign and all that. In free mission, you get access to, what the fuck is it? The Holcomb? What helicopter is it? It's the KA-52. Hold on. Assault Horizon KA-52. What did I say? Holcomb? No, there's no L. What am I? I'm absolutely throwing. So, or the KA-50, excuse me. What did I say? The KA-52, I think is what I said. KA-50 Holcomb, is that how you say it? Assault Horizon. Let's see, download aircraft unlocked by default in Enhanced Edition. Yep, the aircraft that lets you take literal UGBs and is without question the best aircraft. The best aircraft for free mission and whatnot. It sucks that that aircraft is not available for regular campaign play, but if you go into free mission in Assault Horizon, then it becomes available. And all that jazz. But going back to the super weapons, you've got the XBO from Ace Combat Zero. You have Stonehenge, an array of like rail cannons and whatnot, like rail guns and everything. So chat, I'm gonna nerd out about Stonehenge for a little bit here. So, part of the reason why there are so many wars in the Strange Real universe in Ace Combat is because of a little-known asteroid. Well, not little, I should say. Is because of just a tiny little thing that happened in Strange Real and all of that. Ulysses, the asteroid that was on course to make impact with the planet. Countries and governments around the world essentially went, oh shit, what do we do? And everything, because at the size that Ulysses was and everything, it was going to eviscerate everyone on Earth. Like, it could have led to the extinction of humanity. So what the rest of the countries in Ace Combat, in the Ace Combat world, so like, Erusia being like the most prominent one, and I'll mention why in a little bit here, and all that, they were developing their own countermeasures against Stonehenge and whatnot. Developing countermeasures against Ulysses, excuse me, rather. And Stonehenge was one of those countermeasures, an array of, like, anti-asteroid railguns that when the railguns would fire at Ulysses, it would chip Ulysses into, like, smaller fragments and everything, so that while, yes, Ulysses would still probably hit the planet, it wouldn't be, like, extinction levels of, like, size and everything, right? And so sure enough, Ulysses comes, Stonehenge being the key player, it shoots at Ulysses, breaks it up into multiple pieces, but those multiple pieces still crash down all over the planet, causing huge, like, refugee crises everywhere, and all of that. Eventually, fast forward a little bit, and then Erusia, one of the countries, the antagonist country in Ace Combat 4 Shattered Skies, also known as Ace Combat Distant Thunder over in Europe, went basically, Lamau, Stonehenge is ours now. And so Stonehenge got transformed from an anti-asteroid railgun into like a long-range anti-air support fire weapon, essentially. And what's even crazier about it is that one of the Stonehenge railguns was knocked out because it actually got hit by one of the fragments of Ulysses during like the incident and whatnot. And it's that very railgun that was inactive. It was that very railgun, you know, that very railgun that was inactive during ISAS, the Independent State Allied Forces strike against the Stonehenge turret as they were gaining ground, you know, retaking the continent of Usia from Erusia and all of that. That would be found later in Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown, that singular Stonehenge railgun turret would be revived again in order to shoot down the Arsenal bird and whatnot too. So when someone mentions Stonehenge, in relation to Ace Combat, like, Stonehenge is a big deal. Clap, all part of the plan. 65, And then 924%? What the fuck? Chat, I'm over here nerding about Ace Combat, and y'all are spreading lies and misinformation? What the hell? Chat. A Black Hawk 2 on... Why are you like this? Why are you like this? Why? I don't think the himbo caught on to your wordplay. UGBs with enhanced upgrades that you unlock the... Yeah! Lies and misinformation are the name of Thunder's... Call my ass cheeks lies and misinformation the way they're all up in your face. I like that, actually. I like that. Why, dude? It's not our fault you aren't paying attention. Streamer, quit fucking nerding out about Ace Combat. No, you know what I love? You know what I always love to like nerd out about though is Excalibur. And the reason why I love to nerd out about Excalibur from Ace Combat 0 is because it's such an underrated, underutilized and underrated weapon. It is so, it's like I want it to. What the fuck? No, what have you done? Why are you doing this? No, what have you done? Chew, what did I say? What? Ah! What have I done? What did I do to deserve this? Why? What have you done? You fool! You've doomed us all! Ah! What the fuck? He kept his clothes. Yeah, somehow the nuclear blast radius didn't burn off all my clothes. Well, we're the main character. Oh, there goes my clothes. Never mind. Yay, the pecs and chest can breathe. Why, dude? Ugh, the side character is... What? I can't even think of a good reply to that. I'm not a side character. Assemble main character. Well, we're the main characters now. That nuke literally took all of my channel points. I'm broke now. No. Because there isn't a good reply. The only winning, just how in war games, the only winning move is not to play. Sometimes the best way to move is not to reply. Nice knowing you, chat. I'm taking us all out. The ... Okay, time to retaliate. The way I'd be spreading them. The himbo side character that hits others with his pecs. Now we wait and see until how long Heine gets here to stare at pecs. Oh, chat, also for anyone just joining in on the stream, I'll go ahead and post it here. Chat, we have your face here. We have the ass pressing against the screen there for anyone just now tuning in and everything. We got that animated emote added as well. Hey, always good stuff. Happy with how it turned out. Chat, like I go back. Okay, so the himbo side character that hits others with his pecs. I like get back from like my workout at the gym or something like that, and like I bust through the door, and like someone's head like bounces off like my left pec as I'm like entering like the room to like take a shower after my workout or something like that. He can't keep getting away with it. He can't keep getting away with it. I feel like I got like frog stuck in my throat or something. I feel like I've had a frog in my throat for like most of today. So if like my voice like dies a little bit, if you've been hearing my voice dying a little bit every now and then, that might be why. I don't know if I caught something, but I don't know. God damn it, we press on, we keep on, and all that. It also helps that I've got like my COVID and flu shot and everything as well, so I am all good. Don't them 4 frogs, Thunderous. Excuse me. I'm trying not to. Okay, but yeah, so going back to nerding about Ace Combat, Excalibur specifically. I love Excalibur. Like I said, it is super underrated. So for those of you who don't know, Excalibur is an anti-ice. It was originally built as an anti-ICBM, intercontinental ballistic missile laser satellite array to protect Belka against like a nuclear attack or something like that, right? So it was built for that, but then during the Belkan War, when Belka decided to go vibe check to some of the surrounding nations and whatnot, Belka's war against the world, essentially, where they just invaded anyone and everyone and whatnot after the extremists took over, like in Belka and everything that proceeded to the Belkan War and whatnot. And all that, Excalibur then got repurposed as like long-range support fire and whatnot. And the cool thing about Excalibur is that it could do like a 2-in-1 kind of thing. So it could like shoot its like chemical laser straight up into the air and like into space and everything to prevent any ICBMs, like any nukes, from landing in case if like anyone decided to do a nuclear strike against Belka. But the way that the long-range support fire mode would work is that Excalibur would fire its laser into the air. It would then, there would be like a satellite in the air with a reflective like dish and everything that would then redirect that beam back onto the ground. So like at the end of Mission 8 in the Ace Combat campaign, for instance, the reason why Excalibur is like tilted down, essentially, or like the angle of it is like down and whatnot, is because that laser is being reflected from the satellite. It's shooting like up into the air, then it gets bounced back down and everything, and it's like hitting the ground and whatnot too. Like, chat, can you imagine just like how fucking like powerful it would be for like Excalibur to like smoke a whole battalion of like ground troops and whatnot with like a big like ground advance and everything? Like, I'm telling you, Excalibur got super Excalibur is super underrated and like is super underutilized. And it doubly sucks because Infinity like took Excalibur's like base form from Ace Combat 0 and then cranked it up to like 11. It cranked it up to like 11 with like the reflective like balloons and like trucks and whatnot to give Excalibur some close range defense as well. You've got the CFA 44 Nosferatus and whatnot that come in. I want to say the CFA 44s come in during the gold and black versions, like the tier 3 and tier 4 versions of Excalibur. I don't think they showed up on like the I don't think they showed up on the regular and then red, like regular being tier 1 and then red being tier 2. I don't think so. I could be wrong when I say that. Unfortunately, I can't go back to check because Infinity has unfortunately been long since dead. It's been dead for a good couple of years, unfortunately. Laser flashbang act! Looking, shit, there he goes again. I do not know. You are speaking a foreign language to me right now. Where the heck is all the other cars? I want to get my 4 times gauge. Come on. All right, I guess we'll settle with the 3 times for now. The 3X. Or the X3, rather. X3. We will settle with this for now. A good thing I did settle because I would have died immediately. You might have been speaking, but my focus was on the bouncing pecs. My bad. I won't even lie, chat. That idea, like someone is like talking and everything, but like you're so himbo brained or something like that. You're just focusing on their like pecs as they like jiggle. I don't know why that's like so hot to me, but it is. Yo, first time chat from Digimon. Hello, yo, how's it going? Good to see ya. Hope your day has been going good. We are just here playing some Burnout Revenge. We're doing like a casual playthrough of the game, and then we're also grabbing some retro achievements along the way as well as we do that. Fuck. All right, well that's not a brilliant start. I promise I'm better at games than this. Watch this. Check this shit out. Let me get my revenge real quick, or not. Almost vertical takedown to my ass. What the fuck? Hey, Thunders, can you do me a favor and clap your hands? Like, just once, or like a couple times, or like what? Here, all right. Oh, fuck yeah. Oh, God, baby. Oh, fuck yeah. There you go. If you're about to be like, Lamau streamer clapped, I'm gonna do like a lewd edit of it. I beat you to it already. Holy shit, do I know how to drive? Good fall. Aw, thank you. Aw. Receiving praise is nice. I'd be looking at all parts of the body than just pecs, even though they're hot too. Ooh. Chat, if someone has like a good ass, like strong, like pair of like arms and everything like that, I also really like thighs as well. Like if someone wanted to like you know, crush my head between some thighs or something like that, I wouldn't be, you know, I would not be opposed to that too, you know? Like, goddamn. Oh my god, stop! Streamer, you're making me flustered! Clap bait successful. Wait, what did you bait me into even? What? I'm so confused. I'm trying to think, what else is there? What else is there that I can like nerd out about for like Ace Combat? Oh, you know what? Okay, so remaining on the note of Ace Combat and everything, I know we talked about it once before, and like there was an image of like, I forget who posted their like Ace Combat like 8 multiplayer wish list. But who's every ace in Ace Combat? So you've got Phoenix, aka Scarface 1 in Air Combat. Air Combat is the first Ace Combat game. Fun fact about the very first Ace Combat game, it's called Ace Combat in Japan, but internationally, everywhere else, it's called Air Combat. For one reason or another, I don't know what the exact reasoning for that name change is, but then from Ace Combat 2 onward, the franchise would go on to adopt the Ace Combat name for everything. So Air Combat and Ace Combat 2, you've got Scarface, aka Phoenix. Ace Combat 3, you have Nemo. Which, fun fact, is Latin for no one. I'm not going to spoil Ace Combat 3 for anyone who wants to experience it themselves, but there's a reason why the canon protagonist name in Ace Combat 3 is Nemo. And all of that. Technically, in Ace Combat 3, you can, like, rename yourself and everything, because at the start of each save and everything, you can rename that save file to be your name. And everything. So you could replace the name Nemo with like your name as well, but canonically speaking, the Ace in Ace Combat 3 Electrosphere is Nemo. In the Japanese version, I should say. In the international version, the dog shit international version of the game, you play as just an unnamed ace. We don't know who this ace is. They're not given any kind of name and whatnot. They're just some guy. The pilot is just some guy. So you've got that. Then Ace Combat 4, you've got Plain Jesus, aka Mobius 1. Ace Combat 5, you've got Blaze, aka War Dog 1, aka Rosgrease, later on, and all of that. And then Ace Combat 0, you've got Cypher, aka Gom 1. I think it's Advance, where you're literally just called Ace, if I'm remembering right. I could be misremembering. I could be foregoing, though. Ace Combat X, Skies of Deception, you play as the Southern Cross, aka Griffiths 1. What else is next? Ace Combat 6, you play as Garuda 1, aka, whatchamacallit? Talisman, that's his call sign. I completely blanked on the call sign for a second. Talisman, aka Garuda 1. Then in Joint Assault, you play as Antares. Infinity, you play as Reaper. Then in Ace Combat 7, you play as Trigger, aka Mage 2, aka Spare 15, and then eventually Strider 1. In Assault Horizon Legacy, I almost forgot to mention Assault Horizon Legacy, the remake of Ace Combat 2, you play as Scarface again. In that, did I miss any Ace Combat games there? Oh, Assault Horizon. Yeah, I mean, there's a reason why I missed Assault Horizon. And then Assault Horizon, you play as Colonel William Bishop, aka Warwolf 1. You also get to play as D-Ray, the Apache pilot. And then you play as Spence, I think his name is, the gunner for the AC-130 as well for that. But yeah. Okay, serious note, which Ace Combat is better? My personal favorite video game, my personal favorite Ace Combat game of all time is Ace Combat 0. Without question, Ace Combat 0, the Belkin War. Ace Combat 0, the Belkin War, my beloved. Feels like Nemo Latin for Nobody is kind of overused. That and the creates roadblocks for your rivals by checking traffic. Of course it's 0. Yeah, chat, if there's one thing that you should know about me, Ace Combat 0 is my personal favorite Ace Combat game of all time. I love Ace Combat 0. It is the perfect blend of, like, you know, smooth feeling gameplay, kick-ass soundtrack, a story that isn't afraid to, you know, like, highlight, you know, horrors of war and why people fight, and to entertain the idea of, like, there needing to be change in the world and whatnot as well. And, like, it's, God, I love it. I love it so much, man. Like, if we ever get an Ace Combat 0, like an official Ace Combat 0 remaster, then I can die happy. No matter what happens in life from that day forward, if we get an Ace Combat 0, the Belkin War remaster, then I can die happy. I have two sides. The Ace from Ace Combat Joint Assault and the rocket that first launched the Cygnus cargo spacecraft. Ooh, God. I'm almost, I'm dying. Excuse me. But so back to the Ace Combat like multiplayer wish list that I was thinking about, and all of that. So a couple of things that I would want in terms of like my personal Ace Combat 8 or like whatever the next Ace Combat game will be, the multiplayer wish list for that. Number one, I want there to be a good amount of, like, PvE content, akin to, like, Infinity's content, you know? Because the main thing that's, like, not even specific to, like, Ace Combat 7's multiplayer, but just multiplayer in general, is that I really wish there were, like, more PvE modes in multiplayer. And, like, yeah, I get it. The whole point of a PvP experience is, like, player versus player and whatnot, so why would you go into a multiplayer wanting to play against bots and everything, you know? Well, I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why someone like me who occasionally wants to, like, just chill out and have a good time in some, like, bot matches and everything, there may be days where I'm just not feeling that competitive. We're gonna park it so I can get the awesome rating and the gold here. There just may be days where I'm not feeling PvP. I may have had, like, a really bad day and I want to go into the bot mode. I want to go into the, into, like, a bot mode or something, so that way, you know, I could just chill out and vibe and everything and, like, have a good time and all of that, you know, and all that too. And then, you know, I may just, you know, I just may want to escape the bullshit from PvP. Because I will tell you, it should come as no surprise, but, but we do not have as much energy nowadays, like, as we did, like, when we were kids and everything. That's definitely my case, at least, you know? I just don't have the energy or even the time, really, you know, nowadays as an adult to, you know, dedicate my energy to, like, locking in for, like, anything PvP related, you know? Because, like, on Black Ops 2, for instance, when Black Ops 2, you know, back in 2012 and everything, I was still in, like, K through 8. I was still in, like, elementary school, like, elementary... like, you know, I was still in, like, there. I was still at that, you know, at that point in my life and everything. So all I had to worry about was just classwork and homework and then literally nothing else, you know? And so, because I didn't need to worry about, you know, all of, like, other things and everything, I could dedicate that, that energy, that cognitive stamina to a, to the multiplayer. But nowadays, you know, if I have a really long or just, like, an awful, like, shift at work or something like that, I just want to chill out and have a good time, you know? I don't want to pressure myself too much because, chat, nothing, like, sucks more than, like, hopping on to, like, your favorite, like, PvP-focused video game, right? And then you just get your ass handed to you for that session. Like Battlefield 4, for instance. There have been days where I hop onto Battlefield 4 and I just don't have a single good game. Like, I may get, like, an okay game sprinkled in there every now and then, but there have been some days where I hop on Battlefield 4, I play for, like, 30 minutes after bouncing around between a couple of matches and just getting nothing in terms of, like, an enjoyable experience. So I'm like, you know what? Today is not that day. I shall come back later. Excuse me. Boomerus Fulf. Speaking of, I've been playing, oh god. Speaking of, I've been playing around Assault Horizon Legacy with the emulator successor to Citra, called Azar. Oh shit, nice. Yo.
Folf is cute, Folf is cute, Folf is cute, Folf is cute by the gram.
What the fuck? Oh, wait, does by the gram not work? Does by the gram not work anymore? No, does Shadow not crash out? No. Oh no, did they fix that? No, he's supposed to have like a freak out. Sorry, I'm allergic to bullshit. No, did they fix that? No. Aw, man. By the gram only works with one single Oh, wait. Oh, okay. Shadow TTS not broken? Huh? Maybe Fulf doesn't count as one syllable. Fulf is cute, Fulf is cute, Fulf is cute, Fulf is cute by the gram. I don't, Interesting. Ah. What about Javier? Javier is probably still broken because it works when, say, Rux is cute. Gotcha. Like, Rux, full Ulf, maybe? Maybe they do, like, FO and then O, like, OLF. Maybe a separate, I'm not sure. But either way, Heine, welcome on in. Good to see ya. Oh, Heine, check it out. Check it out, Heine. The emote's done. The ass emote is done. Sorry, chat. I know. Damn, the streamer really likes his own Sona's ass. Can you blame me? Can you blame me, chat? Can you blame me? Also, as a heads up, we will have an ad break incoming in a little bit here. I will halt the game. Oh, rip to Heine. I think Heine said, "Oh my gyat." I think Heine unironically said gyat. So rip to them. You can thirst after my Sona's ass in a less Krungo way. Deserved, very much deserved. Thunder by the gram. By the gram. How much do you weigh? Not sure what my weight is in grams, but last time I weighed myself, I was around the 200 mark. I probably have gained a little bit, I won't even lie. Probably have gained a little bit of pounds just because I haven't been eating the best, admittedly. I've still been going to the gym and like working out and everything, so that's like either like minimized the amount of like weight that I've gained or, you know, like actively contributed to me like losing some of it still. But like, I definitely could be eating a bit better, but like, you know, working out is like a journey and whatnot, you know? So I'm cool with it. And all of that jazz. That, and I am like interested in like muscle building as well, so I'm naturally gonna gain weight just like as a result of like larger muscles too and whatnot. The name of the emote, Lamau. I figured you would like that. Yeah, chat, y'all have heard of YCHs. Y'all have heard of your character here's, but what about your face there? Chat, there's the ad break. Let me get the ad break text on the screen here. That means you're 90,000 grams of cuteness. 200 pounds, how much is that in kilograms? Hold on. 200 pounds to kilograms. How much is that in kilograms? Oh, fuck, wait, I still have the ad break text on screen. One, I have the ad break text on screen. Two, some of y'all are in ads, so I can, like, keep this up here. But, so I'm around, like, 90-something kilograms. League ad? No! Oh, hold on, Krungo, hold on. Oh, fucking Krungo. Chat, can we get some Krungos in the chat, please? Fuck. All right, here, let me get the ad break text back on the screen here, and then I can wait until the ad breaks are done and all of that. Chat, man, I feel like I've been like catching like colds every now and then. You know, I don't know why, because I've had like not back to back per se, but I had one cold like a month or two ago that was like not terrible. Like I wasn't bedridden. I could still go to work and everything, but it was like noticeably worse and everything. Then I had a short stint where like my throat was sore for like a little bit, which I would assume is like the same strain of cold that I caught twice, but because my body fought it off the first time, it knew how to fight it off more efficiently, and therefore the symptoms weren't as severe that time. And maybe I caught it a third time? I don't know. You know what though? If there's a time to get sick, if there's a time to get sick, now would be like the time to do so. So that way I'm not actively sick while at the con, you know? I mean, I don't know. I got very lucky. I have gotten very lucky with, I've gotten very lucky with the, with, like, not having gotten con crud for the 2 cons that I've gone to, the local con and then FWA 2024 from last year. I don't know how much longer that's gonna last. I'll probably be taking some, like, vitamin C tablets or something with me as well. For those that missed the intro, accurate introduction. No, that is a lie, and you know it. Also, why the emote doesn't have the red period. Why did you have to describe it like that? Very much just in time to bonk Heine. Three, 2, 1. Chat, welcome back from the ads. So to answer your question, Heine, 200 pounds is roughly like 90-something kilograms. So I'm like 90, 95 kilograms is like where I'm at. Or is that accurate? Hold on, because like what if we do 210? So 90 to like 93 maybe, because I'm fairly certain I'm still around the 200 mark. 205 would be like 92. Wow, Thunder, I did not admit shit. I did not admit shit. Some people think they have it rough. Here we haven't had water in 4 days. Wait, what? What the fuck do you mean you haven't had water in 4 days straight? Oh no. What? Heine, why do you have to describe it as period blood? Why period blood? But why? ¿Por qué? But why? Because it comes from your horny ass in heat. Okay, yeah. Again, though, what? Look, I'm not even good at math, and yet I'm gonna need to solve for why for this math equation, because why? Just why? Who gave Heine access to the internet? You know, honestly, that is a very good question. That is a very good question, actually. Well, the red on your fur is either that or the blood of your enemies. The blood of my enemies. It's not period blood, thank you. It's the blood of my enemies who have decided to fuck with me for too long. Also, the power went back, or power and energy went out during the night. Now it's just back. Oh no, you had a power outage too. Fuck. Good to hear that the power's back at least, but fuck, dude, power outages are never fun. That. 3, 2, 1. Why bloody your enemies when you can just eat them? What? Why? How do you have blood on your tail if it's from your enemies? Chat, you think these ass cheeks are just meant for showing? Chat, you know how thighs can like crush watermelons and everything? Did you know that if you concentrate hard enough, ass cheeks can do that too? Totally real, totally legit fact that I'm proclaiming here. Streamer, where's your evidence of this? I can't show you right now, otherwise the stream would get bopped. And bonk for the ow! Why are you bonking me? Why but that is true. Why bloody your enemies when you can just eat them? That is a very true question. Well, what if I don't have excuse me, what if I don't have access to like a shrink ray or something? You know? What if I can't immediately shrink my enemies down to micro size so I can eat them? You know? What do I do then? Thunder is a superhero who uses his massive ass to defeat evil. My massive ass and my massive pecs as well. Excuse me. I am absolutely shit. No thick thigh fatalities. Thunder uses his ass cheeks on the face of his enemies like the crushing walls saw death scene. All right, hold on. Let me see if I can actually get it this time. I don't want to throw for content. Hold on. All right, there we go. I feel pretty good about that. No thick thigh fatality. Oh, come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give it to me. Give it to me like the dirty little bitch that I am. There you fucking go. Oh, good shit. And I wouldn't mention macro, micro, vor thunders you're gonna activate. I got another one. Oh, I got, oh, round 2, big boy. Round 2, big boy. Give it to me. There we go. And you're gonna activate Heine and the others, probably. Oh. That reminded me one time I was searching for an artist and ended up stumbling upon what I could describe as furry gore stepping. There is that subsector. Yeah. Not my kind of thing, but intrusive thoughts winning again, yeah. Intersection dissection. I just noticed the name of it. Did we even get gold? Hold on. We did. We indeed got gold. Good shit. Let's fucking go, chat. Let's fucking go. You know what I've thought about though, chat? Like, chat, okay, so like, what if, so you know how like my tail, so you know how the tail is like, it has like the red? You know how the tail is like red and whatnot, right? I've idly thought about this. What if like my tail could paint red, you know? Like, cause doesn't it, hold on, let me pull up the reference sheet. Cause doesn't the tail kind of look like the end of like a paintbrush or something? Good lord, my voice cracked, I'm dying. Doesn't it kind of look like a paintbrush or something? I don't know, just idly thought about that. I don't know though, like how would he have even gotten those powers if that's something that I can, if some, you know? I don't know. Yeah, I told you that a long time. I was gonna say, I feel like someone in chat like asked that, yeah. I was gonna say, yeah. Look at Smeargle from Pokemon. Oh, he's a cute little fella. Aw. The paintbrush oozes. Oh, he's got the little paint. Oh, that's cute. Oh, he's just a silly little guy. Aw, chat, look. He's just a silly little guy. Aw, he's so cute. Aw, he's just a silly little guy. Aw, he's adorable. I like him. I like him. I like him. I like him. Nope, just sit in the corner. Yeah. I hate Smeargle. Why do you hate him? What did he do to you? Also, chat, you get free Pawcam. Free Pawcam for a little bit. All right, there you had your 3 seconds of Pawcam. Yeah, he's got an adorable design. I thought you said intersection something else. My brain is cooked. What did you think I said? What did you think I said? Did you think I said like dickception or something like that? Quote 73, they stroke their penis to hot material. I remember that one. That's when Heine was unironically trying to use the word goon when it came to jerking off. For the record, chat, you do not goon to porn. You jerk off. You beat your meat. You stimulate yourself. Literally any other descriptor than gooning. Also, do you know why Darv did? Oh, Darv didn't stream today? No, I don't know. I hope he's okay. But no, that he hasn't like messaged me or anything about it. Clueless, not gonna say a word. I'm not giving you free material. Payload spill. Payload spill, chat? That's me when I blow my fucking load. Okay. I should probably tone it down a little bit, otherwise I'm gonna activate people in chat. I should probably tone down my aggression just a wee bit. Yo, Droxic, welcome. Good to see ya. I wonder what this red button will do. Hi, by the way. No, don't. Please, don't push the button. You have no idea from fucking. Oh God, what was the name of the show? Dexter's Laboratory, I think is what it's called. Please, do not push the button. I think that's the name of the show. Hold on, is that the name of the show? Is that the name of the show? Hold on. Dexter's Laboratory. Yes, that is. Please, do not push the button. Dexter's Lab, yes, yeah, I did remember. Dexter's Laboratory was goated. I did not watch Dexter's Lab when I was a kid. I was a PBS kid growing up, so I got I got Fetch with Ruffman, I got Cyber Chase, I got Wildcrats, like those kinds of shows and everything. You know what's fucked up, chat? You know what's fucked up? For as much as I watched Cyber Chase as a kid because I was a PBS kid growing up, how the fuck did I, like, how am I so bad at math? How am I so bad at math after having watched so much Cyber Chase? What happened? What happened to me, chat? Why am I like this? Wildcrats is also amazing. Wildcrats is awesome. I like Wildcrats, yeah. I think Wildcrats is like, I contribute, the reason why that I like animals as much, I attribute that to Wildcrats, you know? Fetch with rough men, or, oh god, how does the... Chat, hold on. No, I'm about to show you cinema. Chat, I'm about to show you cinema. I'm about to show you cinema. I fucking loved Fetch with Rough Men as a kid, man. Hold on. Chat. I'm chat. Here comes cinema. Here comes cinema, chat.
Life was missing its mystique. My squeaky toys had lost their squeak.
But then, out of the blue,
I saw the phone, and bam! My destiny was calling me. Pitched my vision for a show. They loved it. Thought I was a pro. They got my contract back to fine. To their alarm, a dog had signed.
Fetch
Oh, I like that name.
with rough men. Let's go, man.
Renovate. Found 6 contestants. All were great. And now I'm on the road to fame. I've got a game show, and its name is
Fetch
It's very catchy.
with rough
Off
men.
the tongue.
I bet Arthur doesn't have to deal with stuff like this.
Chat, cinema, dude. Fucking cinema. Dude, that used to be the show. Oh, man. I can even remember the time as well. It would always come on at like 4:30 or 5 p.m. Something like that. Because I remember that would be one of the shows that I would watch like when I got home from school after a day, you know, man? Dude, life was so much, like, I can even remember the exact layout. I can even remember the exact layout of my bedroom, even. I can tell you the exact, like, layout of my bedroom. Or I can remember it, rather. I can't convey it to you very well without, like, images and whatnot. But, dude, like, God, man. Like, my TV was in a different spot. My bed was, like, laid out, like, differently as well and everything. Man. Life was so much more simple back then, guys. Life was so much more simple. Speaking of Wildcrats, who was your favorite, the blue guy or the green guy? I think it was the green guy? Am I right when I say that? Hold on. Which one was my favorite? Which one? Yeah, so, green, oh, that's a terrible, hold on, you guys can't see that very well. The, green guy, this guy was my favorite. This guy was my favorite. This guy was my favorite. I liked them both, but if I had to pick between the two, I like green. I like green. But yeah, that guy to the right here was my favorite. The Leon suit, or the lion? Wait, Leon. Wildcrats. Aw, cute. Cute, look at that. Aw, cute. Leon. Roar XD. Okay, I'll stop there. Lamal XD. Can someone tell me why there are cats singing ending prior to season 4? I would need to tap into my childhood memories again. And, my childhood memory, well, some childhood memories are active, like the layout of my bedroom and everything, but in terms of, like, exact, like, lore for Fetch with Rough Men, I could not tell you. Tried to write a fan letter to Zumbubafu, hosted by the same 2 guys from Wildcrats, and I remember being sad because it kept getting returned to the post office and it wouldn't go through. No! Oh, man. Oh, that sucks. Oh, hugs, man. How much you're gonna bet that there were furries working for that show? I'm willing to bet there were some furries working for it. I'm willing to bet there were a number of them. I would not be surprised. Ah, we almost had the vertical takedown. Fuck. No, that's what he said at the... Oh, I thought you were talking about... Yeah, that is what he says, yeah. I thought you were talking about, like, an actual, like, lore thing. I'm like, wait, what? It was the at the end of season 4, I think, like in the parentheses, that threw me off. I'm like, wait, what? RAR XD nuzzles ooh woo. You. God, stop! Stop! Well, Thunder, what's up? See you on the other side. What are you doing? What are you doing? You're scaring me. What the fuck? No, not again! Oh God. What can I? Fuck! Under the desk. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Under the desk. Under the Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Duck and cover. Duck and cover, chat. Oh shit! What the fuck? Holy shit, duck and cover actually worked. Giga Chad, I ain't no pussy. I'm gonna beat this nuke. Clap, I won. Miku beam, but it's me beaming Krungo into your brain. But not your shirt. My shirt, alas, my clothing did get burned away in the cinders of the nuclear flame. It did indeed. Told you I'd beat the nuke. Bam. You know what? Hold on. I'm actually curious. Okay, so while we're on the note of like PBS shows, hold on. Cyber Chase. Wait, hold on. Wait, there's a Cyber Chase math problems worksheet? Wait, actually? I'm curious. Hold on. Hold on, I'm curious. Is there like an actual like math worksheet? Bro, why do they have geometry? Why do they have fucking geometry? No! Hold on, what happens if you click geometry? Building a fence, calculating rectangular area, comparing regular and oh no. Cyber crack hackers safe, so that's a game. Oh God. 2D and 3D shapes and crystals, measuring the areas of things, measuring different lanes. Oh God. Oh God. Measuring for an exact fit? Hey yo, what? Hey, yo. That's the hacker to you. That's the hacker to you. Properties of circles. They're round and they're bullshit. Not really. Hold on. There's a page 2. Skateboarding, squares, triangles. Oh, who is, oh my God. The, what's her face here? What's her face is who sends like all the kids out in Cyber Chase like on their like adventures, right? What the heck is her name? I forget. I forget. Damn, I'm throwing. To be fair, chat, I haven't seen the show in like fucking years. So numbers and operation, math and health. Math and health. Yeah, math has a negative impact on your health because you're just gonna fucking die. You're just gonna be like, you're just also the music died. Hold on, I'm gonna scroll down. You know what? Actually, no, we haven't listened to Ace Combat 3 stuff in a while. Let's do Ace Combat 3. Jeez, I am God. They're literally based on PC stuff. Aha! I knew Heidi would be here. Motherboard? Yes, Motherboard. Yep, that's what it was. That's the name of her. Yep, Motherboard. Mewin Blythe from Elden Ring. Ayo. Do it, you won't. Oh, fuck, no, I'm not. No, we ain't about to turn the... I'm glad the traffic check decided to fuck me in the ass there. I won't even lie. I low-key kinda wanna see... I low-key kinda wanna see if, like... we should do, like, a Cyber Chase, like, math stream, just to see if, like, I can solve this shit. I probably can't. That's the worst part about it. That's, like, the worst part about it is that I'm either gonna not be able to solve everything, or, like, everything that's, like, gonna be taught to me is gonna be like, oh, wait, what, really? And then meanwhile, everyone is just gonna suddenly get their bachelor's in math degrees and be like, Streamer, this was so obvious. Did you not learn this in 5th grade? Math user, I will add another complicated system for no fucking reason. Honestly, though, actually, yeah. That is really how math teachers were, actually. Also, favorite version of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I liked the I would like to not get fucking pounded into the wall and then face fucked into oblivion. Okay. Nope, I gotta lock the fuck in. I gotta fuck in. I gotta fuck in. I gotta fuck in. Yes, I gotta fuck my way in. Yo, Dark the VR Dragon, thank you for the follow. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome to the Lightning Strike Arcade. Chat, I'm gonna fuck. It's time for us to fuck. I'm gonna lock the fuck in, hold on. Ah, fuck. I just got teleported to the fucking Shadow Realm there. Jesus Christ, I got gangbanged 6 ways from Sunday. All right, maybe I'm the one getting fucked instead. Payback's a bitch, and so are you, motherfucker. I am claiming my revenge. I am indeed fucking on stream. Blasphemy! He's pulling his cock out. Chat, my uncultured swine ass thought that linkage here was from Joint Assault originally, because that's the first time I heard it. Because I used to play Joint Assault a fuck ton on the PS Vita as a kid. But then I played Ace Combat 3. I'm like, oh wait a minute, that song. So it's not from Joint Assault. Let's go, 28%. What do you mean 28%? Chat, we've gone as low as 15% before. We've gone as low as 15% before on this stream. Well, 193 is not ideal. 193 is definitely could be lower. Quote at chat, I'm gonna fuck. It's time for us to fuck. Quote 79, let's go! Ooh, near miss. Yo, first time chat from Meow King. Yo, welcome, welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Are you more ticklish in your belly, in your belly, or your armpits? I have not had someone tickle me in like forever, so don't quote me when I say this. But I want to say I want to say my armpits. I could be wrong though. Question mark? I'm not sure. But good to have you. They're asking the real questions here. I can tickle my... Really, can you? I thought it was, like, scientifically impossible for you to tickle yourself because your body, like, gives you the heads up. Your body gives you the heads up of, like, hey, you're about to, like, touch yourself. You're about to tickle yourself. I thought it was scientifically impossible for you to do that. Or am I tripping? Did I get another... Did I subscribe to another lie on the internet? No? Where did you hear that? I remember hearing it on the internet. The very totally real place where only truthful information is ever given. Damn, did I get one gate online when I was younger? Fuck. You're about to touch yourself. Yes, I know, brain. Now get to work. You never go out for a coffee like to Starbucks and then some stranger gives you tickles? I have not had that experience, no. It's very unlikely in most people, but it happens to me. For some, it can happen. Gotcha. Man, I haven't had Starbucks in a while, too. I haven't Dude, to be fair, now that you say that, I could go for a mocha cookie crumble. I normally get a mocha cookie crumble and then one of their like breakfast sandwiches, the egg, bacon, and cheese. I do like me that. To be fair though, I just haven't had a reason to stop by Starbucks, you know, and whatnot. I am not the kind of person who adds an extra 30 minutes to my schedule just for a Starbucks drive-through and whatnot, you know? Like, I will take the extra 30 minutes of sleep instead, thank you very much, because I get to sleep in more and I save money that way. You really think people would just do that? Go on the internet and tell lies. Yo, Buster, Arthur, that's another one. How the fuck did I forget about Arthur? Oh my god, I'm actually shit. How the fuck did I forget Arthur, me touting that I was a PBS kid growing up? Fuck. Dude, Arthur was another one that I really liked as well. Are you winning? His cuteness sure is winning. What cuteness? What cuteness are you talking about? I'm literally not cute. I am near missing traffic when I should be traffic checking. What am I doing? I'm actually... Gotta keep on throwing. I'm actually shit. Ah, that's a bus. That is a bus. That is indeed a big bussy. That's the big bussy of the bus. I was not able to overcome the bus's bussy. Oh my god, I'm actually throwing. You keep on throwing it back. Am I even gonna have enough time? I don't know. We are about to find out. That's the big bussy of the bus. You must be a moderator to do this. No! Ouchie! Lying is OP, please nerf. Are your nipples sensitive? You know, I actually need to figure that out. I don't think I've ever actually, like, rubbed my own nipples whenever, like, I've been in that mood to, like, open up for Affinity or E621 or something like that. I'll have to try that out.
Darv won't give me quote permissions on his stream.
Every single quote would just be filled with, like, horny stuff. That's why. Everyone's nipples are sensitive. What do you mean? I guess, are you asking, like, are they more sensitive than others, or like, what's be the question? Thunder is fucking cars right now. He became a dragon. Yeah, chat, I'm over that. I want that BMW M3 Ussy. No, let me get that Corvette Stingray. Okay, I'll stop, jeez. Okay, I'll stop. Ow. I can feel the preemptive bonks. Ow. Posture check, hydrate, and stretch. You got it. Ugh, posture check, thank you. I was assuming the shrimp position, and I didn't know. There's a hydrate. And let me get the stretch in. Oh. God. Damn, that was a good stretch. Thank you, Drox6. Thank you. Bonk redeem when? I do have the bonk redeem in mind for the like the relaunch of the stream and everything. I do want to add a channel point bonk redeem at some point. I do want to do that. Here's the real test. Pinch one of them with one hand and twist, then you'll have your answer. Keck W. Nerd! 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 How could... Ah! Oop, okay, yeah, mine might be... Definitely feeling something. Or what? Okay, maybe not. Hold on. Ooh, ooh. Oh, damn. Hold up. Yeah, could feel a bit of it, yeah. I baited, ain't no way I baited him into giving him I needed to test it! Science demanded it! What do you want me to do? What do you want me to do when someone says, hey streamer, twist your nipples? Not to twist them? Streamer pinching his nipples live on stream. I can't, you're an actual himbo. Personally, mine makes me squirm a little. I mean, what? We already knew that about the streamer. Oh, how was that on a traffic check? Boo. You missed this earlier. Watching Blue's Clues, Wishbone, and Clifford the Big Red Dog made me realize how much I like doggos. Oh, dude, Blue's Clues. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from. Dude. Aw, y'all are making me miss my childhood now, guys. Dude, I remember enjoying Blue's Clues. Excuse me, I remember enjoying Blue's Clues a lot. Man. Man. Hey streamer, open E621. I mean, I have done that before. Not on the screen, but like on my other monitor, I have. GigaChat, Blue's Clues, and Clifford Enjoyer? Hell yeah. Do you guys want to, did one of you see Balto or Bolt, those movies? I don't think I've ever seen Balto, but I have seen Bolt. Bolt, Zoom Zoom. I have seen Bolt, yeah. I remember enjoying Bolt a fuck ton. I like it. Are we at gold? We're one away from gold now. Bolt was adorable. I loved him. Yeah, Bolt, I like Bolt. Bolt was, yeah. Come on, I just need one more. Come on, give it to me. I'm about to unlock a core memory for... Yo, chat, have you seen... Hold on. Chat. What? No, redesign. Have you seen what the... Chat, have you seen... What did they do? What did they do to the backyardigans? What did they do? Yo, more importantly, where's the purple, like, kangaroo guy? He was my favorite. What did y'all do with him? Yeah, where is Austin? Austin, that was his name, yeah. What did y'all do with Austin? You motherfuckers, what did y'all do? Get that shit off the screen. What did they do? Yo, they murdered. They murdered the design. Like, for reference, here's what they're... That's a terrible... Hold on, you guys can't see that up close. For reference, here's the entire cast, and here's what they're supposed to look like. And then there's my favorite. There's my boy. There's Austin. There's my boy. I like Austin. I like him. Pablo's the penguin. Tasha was the best character.
They got the Bob the Builder treatment. Ah!
Justin or Austin, whatever. Was he called Austin because he was from Australia? You know, that would actually be something neat to look up. Like, what's the origin of, like, everyone's names? I wonder. Yeah, man, though, they fucked up. Wait, there's a Backyardigans DS game? Wait, actually? Wait, there's a Backyardigans DS game? Wait, hold on. Backyardigans DS game. DS 100% long play. There's... I mean, to be fair, I don't know what I expected. It's literally Backyardigans on the DS. So, like... It tracks. I don't know what I was expecting, but... Yo, chat. Should we play that? To be fair, I mean, I do have, or do I? Actually, wait, no, I might not. Hold on. Do I have, no, I don't have Melon DS. Actually, scratch that. I don't have Melon DS installed on my computer yet. I have Melon DS on my Steam Deck, but not on my, okay, so never mind. Cut, back. Come on, it's easy. No, I know it is. I've got Melon DS on my Steam Deck before. I've got that on there. I just need to install Melon DS, like, on my PC. Yeah. They look AI they kind of do. They have that, like, glossy AI, like, finish to them almost. Yeah. Also have a GBA game for Chicken Little. Yo, Chicken Little. Who we talking about? Yo. Back then, there was a game for every media that was famous. Still holds true, totally didn't play Bluey the game. I unironically want to play Bluey the video game at some point. The problem is, though, Bluey the video game is, like, ridiculously expensive. Because, like, how much is Bluey the video game right now? Bro, These motherfuckers want me to play. These motherfuckers want me to pay 40 bucks. 40 for Bluey the video game. Are you shitting me? Look. Best Dad Bandit will always be a treat to see. Best Dad Bandit will forever. Look. Best Dad Bandit will always be the best, okay? Is he worth paying $40 for a game, though? I don't know. I'm curious. What are the reviews like? Controller recognition. Can be finished in one car ride. Can't believe how much money they originally... That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I got it through Humble Bundle. Really only bought it for my son. If this game would have far more stories, might be okay. It's Bluey, so it's cute and wholesome. Would I recommend? Yes. Would I buy it full price? Absolutely not. What the fuck? 105.2 hours on record. What? Oh, probably from... Put 2 hours into this game for my child to watch it so I can get the achievements for her. Rest of the time put in was my through. Oh, okay. Okay, that explains it. That explains it. That explains it. Some bugs, but nothing super game breaking on our end. Simple character switch fixes things right up. Yeah, dude, for 40 bucks though, fuck that, man. Nah, fuck that, nah. I'm happy that Bandit's voice actor knows people, quote unquote, people love. Not even quote unquote. It's about to read quote unquote because it's in quotes, but they love. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Bandit VA self-aware. Let's go. It's not Nintendo's fault, but I'm gonna blame them anyway. What am I doing? I'm throwing. I mean, we already got the score requirement anyway, so it's no big deal. But
At Heine, how do I grip you?
There's always the Xbox Game Pass alternative if it's still there. Bandit and his brothers, I can take them. You know, honestly, same. Honestly, same, man. Honestly, same. Voice actor is actually so cute and handsome IRL, too. He seems like a sweet guy. More takedowns. Let's go. Wait, I'm curious, actually. Is there, like, a voice clip or something of Bandit's voice actor, like, being aware of the fact that people, like, really love the character? Hold on. Bandit voice actor... I guess, people loving his character? Is there like a voice clip or like an article somewhere? Hold on. Voice of Bandit Healer. I wonder. Hold on. I don't know if there's like a voice clip or something. Hold on. Bandit voice actor on people really loving his character. I don't know what I'm typing into Google here. I want to see if there's like a snippet or something. Dave McCormack. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Voice actor. Frontman of Australian 90s indie rock band Custard. Oh, shit. I don't know if there's like a specific line or something or like a specific article that I would need to. I know there's a video of it that I saw a while ago. Gotcha. So probably just in like an obscure video or something like that. Something or the other. Something or the other. Yeah. Also, question, please tell me someone else here remembers making fiends. I do not remember, unfortunately. That does not ring a bell for me. Whee! Hey, vertical, let's go! Good shit.
Sag alone, no!
Like, he was saying that the voice was what was making Bandit hot, and to be honest, he's right. Oh, absolutely. Absolutely, chat. Like, imagine that voice, like, whispering praises into your ear as he's, like, pounding into you, you know? Bro, he is on point when he says the voice is hot. Whatever Bandit says, mate, I melt. Heard of it? Yes. Seen it? Kinda. See, did I miss anything else in the... Is that the bonk? Bonk, 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 bonk. Do it for Bandit. No, I'm not paying $40 for Bandit. No. Look, I like Bandit. He's a very handsome and hot guy, but I'm not paying $40. Are there any other Codenames Kids Next Door fans here at least? I know of the show. I actually know of Codenames Kids Next Door. I have not watched it, though. I did not watch it growing up, unfortunately. Me with Glamrock Freddy. Way to go, superstar. Dude, Glamrock, Dude, how much do you want to bet Glamrock Freddy, like, awakened people's praise kink? Like, how many people do you think were unaware that they had a praise kink until they played Security Breach? Yeah, Security Breach my ass with Freddy's gigantic... You know what, I'm gonna stop there. Stare, watch it, you monster. Hold on, it's a time trial. I remember this one being, like, really strict, so I gotta lock the fuck in. Also, what the fuck is happening with the music? Why is it all, like, creepy and shit? Why is the music turning into creepypasta shit? We're playing Burnout. Not the pseudo-horror game that is Ace Combat 3. Let's go! Here's the throwback. Does anyone remember Top Cat? Top Cat I haven't heard of before, no. Cartoon Network never greenlit the Kids Next Door sequel series. And I enjoyed the new cartoon. His creator made Craig of the Creek. It's really cute and entertaining. Also, it has amazing people of color and LGBTQ representation. Nice. Top Cats? All cats are bottomless. How much time? What the fuck? How is it already 7:46, chat? Chat, has the time just been flying by for anyone else? What in the hell? Creator tried to make one and even set up an ARG, an augmented reality game, to promote it, but Cartoon Network refused. Damn. Yes, I'm having too much fun here. Ah! Okay, then how about Generator Rex? I have not heard of that either, unfortunately. I'm sorry. Chat, okay, so like speaking of, okay, so another thing that I wanted to talk about as well. Dude, getting these like last two achievements for Metal Gear Solid 5 has been a pain. Not necessarily because anything has been like super difficult, but just because it's been taking a while. You know, because I'm waiting to get like more S+ and like S++ combat unit people, so the key dispatch missions and everything can be cleared and whatnot, because my like success rates are only looking at like 60-something%, you know, like per attempt and whatnot if I send people out right now. And I don't want to chance it and whatnot with that. But the problem is the online like dispatch like headhunting missions takes at least like 3 real days and whatnot. So I just kind of gotta wait, like, you know, hop on every couple of days except for the new people, and then just slowly but surely watch as like the percent meter goes up and whatnot. Because a couple of the key dispatch missions give you access to blueprints, which you need for the collector achievement for Metal Gear Solid 5. It's the collector achievement and then one more achievement on Steam that I need, and then I will have 100% of the game there. God, my voice actually is kind of dying a little. I don't know if anyone else has picked up on that. No. Oh, excuse me, I'm dying. Code Lyoko was my jam during middle school years. Is that the side character nerd talking? Bless you, thank you. Actually, streamer, you're just the side character. You're getting too much screen time. You can find the campaign trailers. If you go through it, please turn your phone down. You'll blow out your eardrums. As a frequent Jaw enjoyer, I'm very aware of getting my ears blown out. And as a frequent enjoyer, as a frequent watcher of the French-Canadian Green Bean Man.
The side character's getting too much screen time. He's gonna die.
How about Huntic Secrets and Seekers? Anyone remember that? I do not, unfortunately. Oh no. Oh god. Chat, okay, I'll throw, here's one from what, here's a show that I remember watching as a kid, like with my family and everything. Did anyone else see Transformers Prime? Has anyone else seen Transformers Prime before? Dude, Transformers Prime was and still is goated. I need to watch that again sometime, because it's been years since I have. Don't blame me if you make...
Don't blame me if you make yourself deaf.
Hey, takedown after takedown after takedown. We're getting it, boys. Prime is the best Transformer series. Let's go! Fuck yeah, Fuzon, let's go! Let's fucking go, man. Hell yeah. Dude, I really liked Starscream. I really like Starscream. Chat, of course, the streamer who likes Ace Combat and is into jets and everything likes Starscream. Of course, right? That big shocker. Big shocker, big shocker. There was one Transformers cartoon I watched, but it wasn't Prime. Gotcha. Never liked any of the Transformers. Any mecha media is an instant turnoff. I usually find it boring. That's fair. I mean, to each their own. I do agree with the sentiment that, like, 2007 Transformers is, like, really good. Like, I like it a lot and everything. The A10 scene, my beloved. But, like, the other ones, I like Revenge of the Fallen for the combat scenes. But, like, all the other movies after that is, like, yeah. But yeah, chat, hold on. Let me see, hold on. Transformers Prime Starscream. Just so that you guys can see it, who haven't, Transformers Prime Starscream. Starscream. No, where's vehicle mode? Yeah, Starscream was like a really advanced, like, F-16. Or, like, F-16 logo. Chat, you know what this reminds me of? You know what Starscream's F-16 in Transformers Prime reminds me of? It reminds me of the F-16, the F-16 XF, the XF Gyre Falcon from Ace Combat 3. It's interesting how many, like, different aerial vehicles Starscream has taken on, because Starscream takes on, Starscream is an F-22 in the Michael Bay films. He's an F-16 in Transformers Prime. Is he an F-15? Is he an Eagle in, like, some of the older cartoons? Am I thinking of the right character when I say that he was an F-15 in some of the older cartoons, or am I misremembering that? I could be foregoing. Does look like an F-16, yeah.
Don't grip me firmly. Ah!
Times is 7:52, so we have time for, like, 1 or 2 more events, probably, before it'll be our time to say hello to the Wiki Kitty. I am not hating. I am not a hater, Jim. What do you mean? I'm not a hater, Jim. You might as well be, you might as well be an entire facility of haters with you saying that pizza is overrated. Oh yeah, we're returning back to that topic because I am still salty like a motherfucker that you think pizza is overrated. It is, there is a reason it's in so many books and movies and, like, TV shows and games and whatnot. I just said it's overrated, not that I hate it. You might as well be hating on it if you say that it's overrated. What the fuck do you mean? That's like hating adjacent. In the 80 series, he was an F-15C? Gotcha. Hey, I did remember right. A lot of insects eat shit. Does the up? Hey, after touch takedown, let's go. Can I get a second one? Hey, I can get a second after touch takedown. Let's go. Ha! You all can't crash me. I mean, you can crash me out by reading chat, but there will still be a positive outcome to my crash. All right, maybe not this one. Maybe I'm cooked here. Never mind. Yo, chat, this is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. This is all part of the plan. Chat, check this shit out. Check this shit out. Check this shit out. I'm gonna get another one here. Watch. It's just that fucking easy, chat. It's just that fucking easy to score after touch takedowns. It's just that fucking easy. No one else saw the... Oh, wait, what did you say? Wait, hold on, let me scroll up. I may have missed it. What happened? What happened? Please tell me there are other people that remember either Pucka? Is that how you say it? Or Super Robot Monkey Team Hyperforce Go? I haven't heard of either of those again, I'm sorry. Is Heidi hating on something? That's such a rare sight. EA makes games every year with the same concept. Does that mean? What does EA's games have to do with pizza though? Are you saying that because pizza is the same thing over and over and over again, it's suddenly bad? By that logic, every single piece of chicken Alfredo, because it's the same ingredients over and over again, is bad. And chat, look, like pizza is my #1 favorite. I will go, if anyone starts hating on pizza, I will go feral. Chicken Alfredo is a very close second for me. If you start hating on chicken Alfredo too, what the fuck? I haven't had it in a good long time, but chicken Alfredo is that good shit, man. Oh god, oh god. Yo, Rexeria, welcome. Good to see you. I'm trying to read my chat while also drive at the same time. This is turning out to be awful. I am absolutely throwing right now. I'm actually throwing right now. Wait, so hold on. What happened? What happened? Pizza is overrated. Thunder is cute. Transformers is mid. Thunder is cute. Thunder skill issue. Heine is horny. Mui is cute. Thunder is cute. No, don't. Oi, chat. Namor wants to grab balls. Thunder is cute. Puka. That's how you say it. Puka. See. It's everywhere because it's easy and basic, not because it's the best. What's wrong with keeping things simple? What's wrong with going back to basics? Chat, going back to basics is like sometimes the thing that you need instead of overcomplicating it with shit. Like what? You know what I should do? You know what I should do, chat? Just to spite Heine, as part of my relaunch, I should add a pizza jump scare channel point where it just flashes a PNG of pizza on the screen for people to jump scare Heine with whenever Heine's in the stream. I should do that. It'll be like really cheap too, so you all can just spam it at will. It'll be like 50 or like 100 tokens. It'll be really cheap too. Never said it's bad. I'm a basic bitch. I'm a fucking wolf, but I'm not here saying that wolves are the best because it's the most used, just like pizza. Okay, but like I said, calling it overrated is like hating adjacent. It's hating adjacent. You're passively hating on pizza because there's an abundance of it. There's a reason why it's so beloved. That's the point that I'm trying to get at. Yo, first time chat from Tyro Flame Tiger. Welcome. Good to see ya. Oh god. Combine that with the exclamation point sound from Metal Gear Solid.
No, it's not.
Wolves are the best and they can fuck me. Fucking real.
No.
Hey. What are you saying no for, Chu? And use Pizza Time audio from Spider-Man? Pizza Time. No, okay, hold on. Spider-Man, hold on. Oh, pizza! Oh! There's that pizza jump scare for you. You know what? I'm just gonna let the pizza theme play now. Thunder, it's the US. You guys don't have a lot of options when it comes to good food. What the fuck do you mean we don't have options to come to... Are you mistaking us with the UK or something? We have options for good food. Do we have options for healthy food? No, I will concede that. But we're not stuck with whatever the UK has. Fucking British, mate. Beans on toast, mate. Jolly good Tuesday. You should eat the SpongeBob episode from the #1. Pizza, pasta, put it on my cock.
Stop it, you're scaring him.
Pizza is rapidly approaching your position, Heine. Pizza is rapidly approaching your position, Heine. Pizza is rapidly approaching. Pizza's rapidly approaching. Pizza's rapidly approaching, Heine. What are you gonna do? Pizza's rapidly approaching. I like how it just dies out at the end there. Beans on toast doesn't sound that bad, to be honest, or maybe it's just me that I love beans. I mean, I love beans too. I like a different kind of beans, though. I like a different set. I like a very different kind of, like, beans, though. That's the thing.
Stop it, you're scaring him.
Keck, wait. I knew it. What did you know? Hey, yo, that's Steppy's emote. Hey.
Heidi, go sit in the corner again.
This. Heidi thinks bread and porridge is gourmet food. Heidi's the kind of person to unironically think that frozen TV dinners are better than pizza because there's different varieties of them. I guarantee you. Heidi, is that true? Heidi, what's your opinion? Heidi, what is your opinion on frozen TV dinners? Do you think they're better than pizza? The fuck is the fuck is frozen TV dinners? Hold on. Well, no, hold on. I feel like if I look up frozen TV dinners on stream, I feel like I'm gonna dox myself if I do that. Like, even if I pull up images or something, I feel like I dox myself in some way. I'm going to snooze the ads real quick here because we are going to be heading out after this event because it is... Chat, how the fuck is it already 8 o'clock? We're gonna be heading out to say hello to the Wiki Kitty after this event here. Frozen TV dinners remind me of Leo from the Echo visual novel, and I love that walking red flag. His red flags are big, but so are his tits. He only eats Lunchables. Yeah, chat, do you know how cooked I am? So chat, remember when it was found that there was a fuck ton of lead in like Lunchables and everything? Chat, I got fed Lunchables as a kid pretty often. Chat, how cooked am I? How cooked am I? Am I even gonna be able to make it to retirement age at this rate? Am I gonna make it to 65? I want to at least make it to 69. Just please. I want to be able to say that I made it to 69. After that point, I'll just be content. I'll be content if I can make it to age 69 and there's an Ace Combat Zero the Belkin War remaster. Those are the two conditions that must meet before I will accept my death. Before I will successfully pass on into the afterlife. That explains your himbo brain. That explains so oh, shush, guys, shush. I was gonna say I'm not that dumb, but then I'm getting flashbacks to the Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader stream, so like... No comment. I don't care if he cut off my legs, I want that Latino wolf. Does the moon come... Chat, y'all are still dogging on me for the fucking moon coming out. Yes, chat, for the record, I knew about things like eclipses and whatnot, but I didn't know the moon could just be out and about during the day. You know, I knew about things like eclipses and whatnot. I knew about the moon, like, blocking the path of the sun. Stare, yes. Have you never looked at the sky? Chat, I'm an introverted gamer. Do you expect me to go outside? Bro doesn't know about Kepler's laws of planetary motion. That sounds like some mathematical shit, and I am way too stupid for math shit. Everyone, why do this? What? Why are you duting me? What did I do? Chat, it's not my fault that I'm dumb. It's not my fault that I'm dumb, right? Hey, Curb-Face, welcome. I hate numbers and equate. Yo, based, same. Kinda is. What the chat? I hate more. I love the I love the grayscale filter, the grayscale and like the extra wide The extra wide dude. I love that. It's the curse of being a K9, the puppy brain. Chat, my mind melts whenever someone calls me a good boy. Do you think I'm gonna be able to remember the fucking rotational degrees of the moon and the earth and shit? It's not really math, it's just various circles and at times ovals. Oh, chat, that's why you should get more. Nom 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 nom. Chat, with that all being said, I do believe it is time for us to say hello to the Wiki Kitty. I had a lot of fun this stream. I'm glad that you all were here to be a part of it. Would you learn math with me if I called you a good boy every time you got the answer right? That would, yo, chat, if there is, yeah, chat, like, unironically, I would have an extra motivation to, like, learn if I, like, got a buttload of, like, praise, like, once I got, like, a math equation, right? Dude, Glamrock Fred, okay, so chat, imagine a world like Detroit Become Human where, like, androids are able to help teach you math and shit, right? Androids are able to help teach you math and shit. What if, like, someone makes a Glamrock Freddy android, right? And like, every single time that, like, you get a math problem right, the Glamrock Freddy android goes, "Way to go, superstar," and like pets you and whatnot. Like I would melt. 28 stab wounds. You didn't want to leave him a chance, huh? Did you feel anger? Hate? He was bleeding, begging you for mercy. But then you stabbed him again and again and again. Just say, "I killed him." Is it that hard to say? Would you want to learn math if we give you praise and clicker training? Solve the math equation, puppy. Solve the math equation, puppy. Such a good boy. Chat, am I about to be like Reef Ruff? Am I about to become clicker trained like Reef Ruff? Detroit and FNAF were my awakening for robots. Oh, there's your free password. Free password from Heine there if anyone's looking for a new password. But shit, here, you know what? Let's get some more upbeat music. I feel like this music is not very fitting for the end of stream. Or you know what? Actually, no. Better idea. Better idea, actually. Hold on. Better idea. Better idea for the outro music. Hold on. There we go. Chat, with that all being said, thank you. No, the clicker training would be Max Fluffy. I did see that short. Did anyone else see that short where Max, like, replayed the clicker part over and over? Like, it says, like, interested. Stare. Bottom detected. Heine is bottom texting.
Why, dude? Now look what you've done.
Only if you promise to continue. Oh, absolutely, yeah. I am not deranged. I actually wash my hands after I piss because that's just the common thing to do. Question mark? Chat, with that all being said,
See the line, Thunderous?
with that all being said, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed. Like I said, I had a lot of fun. I had a lot of fun with it. To be honest, I also replayed the clicker part on Reef's video. It was a nice sound, okay? So you are puppy-brained. Aww. Heine, what if I clicker trained you to like pizza? Is it possible for me to clicker train you to like pizza? Or to think it's not overrated? What? Chat, I might need to buy a clicker trainer. I might need to buy a puppy clicker trainer on Amazon here soon. After I get back from FWA though, I am in money saving mode. I am in money saving mode for FWA right now. Chat, I can already foresee how much money I'm going to spend on, like, food. I mean, and all that, like, food and, like, vendors, like Artist Alley and, like, the dealer's den and whatnot, like the vendor hall. Like, my wallet's gonna feel it, but god damn it, this is like my vacation, okay? This is my one vacation out of the whole year that I get to have, okay? Well, not out of the whole year, because later on I'll have, like, Thanksgiving break and whatnot at, like, you know, back at, like, college and whatnot. So not in the literal sense, but, like, in terms of, like, literally having nothing else going on in life, you know? 9:24, what the fuck? Shush, what? Don't eat me. Oi!
Aw, that's so cute. Aw. All right. I'll have to consider getting the clicker then. Aw, so cute. Such a good boy already. Aw.
Chat, I have a YouTube where I post things like video game reviews and essays. That is also where you can find my stream VODs, specifically in the playlist section, as I have all of my VODs unlisted that way so that they don't clog the main uploads. Also, a reminder to consume pineapples. I should definitely get myself some pineapple juice on my way out the door from work tomorrow. Yes, thank you for reminding me. I definitely need to get started on that because it'll be literally a week away from tomorrow. So I need to get on that. Chat, I also have a Twitter, a P-Twitter. For what it's worth, I have a Twitter, even though I don't use it a whole lot, compared to my Blue Sky. Blue Sky is where it's at. I stream 3 days a week, Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 6 p.m. to usually 8 p.m. Eastern, but every now and then I like to go into overtime on Mondays. Wednesdays and Fridays, I'm much more strict about ending at, at 8 p.m. because we need to have our daily dose of wiki and all that jazz. What would a clicker-trained person's reaction to a 2011 F1 onboard with the blown diffuser? 8-Ball, is Heine stinky? Yes, definitely. Yes, there we go. Called it. We all called it. Not. Ha! We all called it.
Rigged! Shush up!
Aw, the good puppy is just getting upset that he's getting all flustered. Aw, the cute puppy is getting so flustered that who he thinks is a bottom is actually living up to their reputation of being a switch. Aw, so cute. Aw. So cute.
Oi!
Hey, there's another password. Wait, what happened? Should someone vor Heine? Very doubtful. That's not an answer. A bottom? You called that?
Fuck you, Thunder!
When and where, Heine? When and where? Just tell me the time, tell me the place, and we can do it. You can fuck me like the good puppy that you are.
All right, I should probably. All right, I feel like I'm actually getting a little worked up now. Anyway, chat.
Getting a little worked up. I need to. Oh my God, Thunder!
What? I really need my own smile emote. I was about to post a smile emote in the chat. I can post the jaw smile emote. That'll be my response. Chat, let's go say hello to Whiskey. Chat, whatever you want the raid message to be, just keep in mind I do not condone the spread of false information. Wiki Wednesday going on a furry road trip with Reef. Funnily enough, speaking of Reef, got a collab stream with the PP dog, with the piss dog, and all that. Raid message / chat. I feel like chat. I don't think that would be. I feel like no. I feel like Whiskey would. Yeah.
Thunder, add the quote!
All right, I'll add it. Hold on. Can I add it before the, hold on. Like the good puppy you are. 4/30, 2025, Burnout Revenge. I think that's, oh fuck, I have an extra space. Hold on, wait, hold on. Some rare power bottom activation over here. How do we do the format again? They stroke their penis to hot material. Did I do that right? Yes, I did, okay. All right, good stuff. Chat, hold on, I forget, do we, you know what? Even if we add the date before the game or after, quote 68, what's quote 68? Oh, they're all in the, you know what, fuck it. If they're all in the brackets, I don't care. Chat, let's go have some fun over on Whiskies. Friday will probably be more marbles, more of the usual, I'm thinking. Stay safe, stay healthy, and peace out, everyone. I will see you all later. Bye! Excuse me.